live stream, I told you all that I have I have exams, and actually they'll be over in the middle of February. But it's a little late. So why are you asking? Why are you telling that it will end in the middle of February? I was actually wrong. The reason is because it ended just now. The exams, my last exam ICT was over on this day, and so I just wanted to freshen up this channel again. So many new things have happened on YouTube recently. I haven't been active on YouTube. I was seeing my analytics and comments, but they were all replying about the same videos. So, as I'm uploading a new video and I've already started, so let's go into this. Oh, and by the way, I have two things to say. First, I have two of my friends here. They are Navneet and Darshan. Channel links will be given in the description. Navneet?
Yeah, hi.
So, everybody, this is Navneet. He has started a channel, but it is very old and he isn't uploading videos. But please support him to make new videos. He will
Actually, I
also plan to
uploaded some
start mapping
videos.
videos similar to me.
Yeah, even I'm gonna start uploading the map videos. So please support me. Actually, I was starting uploading, but during the exams I stopped it. So again, now I'm gonna restart and upload some videos. So please support me. Subscribe to my channel. Thank you.
Okay, I guess you can hear Navneet's voice. I guess it's a little low, but anyways, next is Darshan. He has a very he has 32 subscribers, very underrated, and he makes somewhat nice videos with his PPTs. He's also making map submissions. He's making a new one like India versus China. He wanted to make a map submission like that, but he's currently working on it.
Yeah, viewers, welcome to our
The name of this channel is
channel. Proud Indian.
Proud Indian. I told you,
First time,
Darshan. Darshan.
yeah, hello.
Yeah, your voice is audible.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. Hello, viewers. So that he's Siddharth. He's uploading many nice videos about many things. Everything you can gain here in our channels. So please like, share, and support our channel so that we can do more videos in our
So
channels.
actually, I have a
Like,
second channel and also a third channel, which is a collaboration with him. I did not know how to do YouTube projects, and similar to I did not know how to do country simulations. But then I saw a small, a tutorial from some channel, like a mapping channel, and I was able to get these videos. So, anyways, let's start off this live. So I
with your
just want
support,
to
these
see
all videos
if
will
I'm live or
be
not. I just
uploaded
want
in
to see.
our
Oh, yes, we are live.
yeah,
That's the good news.
with
But
your
there is a
support,
bad
we
news.
are we
Ukraine is currently is currently being invaded by Russia. So Russia is invading Ukraine. There was a build up in Monday, and then it continued into the month of December and January until finally in February, just in my exams, war had started. And as my exams were going on, Russia had occupied some major cities, including cities in the south and the north, as well as the Chernobyl nuclear power plant. And so let's hope for the best of the Ukrainian people. Let's not it let's not let it become the next Afghanistan. Anyways, let's continue and let's focus on what I try to make today. So I'm going to make a video about the
yeah,
Byzantine
Russia is
Sassanid War.
invading
So this is the Byzantine Sassanid War
Ukraine
of
since many
202
years.
to
So that
278. Darshan, can you mute, please? Anyways, so the Byzantine Sassanid
yeah,
War
sorry.
of 602 and to 628 was a war between the Byzantine Empire and the Sassanid Empire. This started after Emperor Maurice was overthrown by an emperor named Phocas. Then the Shah of the Iran, Khosrow II, invaded the Eastern Roman Empire and occupied the provinces of Syria. Then a Roman general in the province of Egypt named Heraclius revolted, and then the Sassanids continued to press into Anatolia. So Heraclius took the Byzantine throne after the death of Phocas. After that, Khosrow managed to take Egypt and then besieged Constantinople with the help of the Avar Khaganate. Later, Heraclius managed to surprise the Sassanids and pushed them back, and the Avars soon withdrew their siege of Constantinople, and soon the Byzantines managed to push into the heartland of the Sassanids in Iraq. So that's the brief summary. And so, after all these years of fighting, the Muslims would come in and take over most of the Middle East. This is the only thing to remember that the Byzantine Sassanid War is all about. But it's very interesting as the conflict also involves several allies. Like, first, the Avar Khaganate, which stretches from Italy to Russia, is here, which aided the Sassanids in invading and occupying the Balkan region of the Byzantine Empire. And also, the Byzantine emperor had a clever diplomacy and managed to ally with the Western Khaganate of the Turks, and it attacked the Persians. So, the Byzantines managed to win the war. So, this is a brief summary of the war that happened. So, I want to make a simulation. I have never made a war simulation in the past. So, today I am going to once again make a new simulation of the Byzantine Sassanid Empire. Also, many people have requested me to do several videos about my how do I make my videos, and so I don't know how to make tutorials actually, and so I decided that I'm going to do it live right after my exams in my free time. All right. So the first step in how I had to make my videos is to go to Google Maps. So everybody knows Google Maps, right? Wait, let's close this.
Yeah,
Okay.
tutorial is explained by our Siddharth, so everybody should listen it carefully so that you can do it by your own. That's tutorials. We want to help others. That's our main motto: to create these channels, to spread knowledge, to spread good values between the people.
Yes, Darshan is absolutely correct. So if we want to make any modern simulation like India versus China or India versus Pakistan, for example, we can take a cutout of the map. But for this one, we need to take a map and draw the borders. Actually, I'm not good at drawing the Byzantine and Sassanid borders of the 18th century, so I better take a map from Wikipedia. Actually, I'll tell you how to do it. Nope, not this one. Anyways,
Tutorial.
so let's copy this map and place it in Paint 3D. So this is
We
Paint
can take
3D.
this course so that we can make our own ideas of these mapping videos. Right, Siddharth?
Yeah, we were correct. Anyways, nope, not this one. Anyways, so I'll copy paste this map and the map is fine. So here I'm going to draw the borders. So the borders are not actually accurate in the 19th century. In the 14th century, marking land borders is somewhat difficult at that time. But due to modern influences and many historians such as Appian, we are able to understand what the borders look like. So this is basically simulations, not the correct
We need to
borders.
tag them so that many creators are helpful by this. Right?
Yeah. Anyways, let's draw the borders. So I'm gonna place my laptop correctly so that I may get it, so that I may place it nicely, the borders nicely. So make sure you draw the correct borders and don't squabble into so many squabby lines, and also don't try to copy the exact same thing, and don't try to draw these unknown kingdoms, which are just basically tribes. So the Byzantine Empire had vassals here, the Ghaznavids in Arabia, and the Lelutes and Australids in Africa. So I'm not going to include them as borders because they are basically tribal confederations, similar to the Maratha Empire, but with it is not linked with the modern world, and so we don't know the exact border. So I'm not going to include them. Anyways,
Yeah, best example of these is in Byzantine. The modern world only in the Andaman Nicobar Islands, the North Sentinel Island, which tribes are, did not connecting with the world, outside world. That's a fact till now.
India claims the area, but the tribes don't even know that this
Yeah,
part
trying
is
to attack
same.
that.
The
Yeah.
tribes of the unknown deserts of Arabia may be conquered by the Sassanids, but they may not know that they are actually existing. Some of the unknown tribes. So, anyways, let's draw the border. The Euphrates River is actually here, and Armenia was a vassal of the Byzantines. Okay. So I think a video from Kings and Generals, a very nice channel, may help us with this information. Anyways, I did not see that video actually, but
We
it's a
suggest
video
our
about
channels.
Byzantine and Sassanid war, and it may be easy for us to understand. There are a lot of sieges in the war. It's very interesting. Yeah, if I should recommend that channel also. You should subscribe to the Kings and
We need to
Generals channel.
support many channels in the world which are giving good content.
Yeah, that's smart. But I'm sharing one of them because it's related to our
Sharing,
video.
sharing, sharing. We need to share the good knowledge, good values, good thoughts between us so that the world will become a good world forever.
Yeah. Anyways, this is the Byzantine border with the Avars and the areas in North Africa. Oh, it controlled parts of Morocco also. Nope, nope. Bad border.
In Byzantine, all of we know about the Byzantine Empire. I think so. It existed 1,000 years as a holy empire.
What? You said something like Napoleon? No, lol. Byzantine Empire was conquered by the Ottoman Empire.
Yeah. I was telling that Byzantine Empire existed for 1,000 years.
Yes, it used to be the successors of the Roman Empire. Huh. Anyways, the second major player in this war is the Sassanid Empire. So the Sassanids have vassals in Arabia, the Lakhmids, and so the Lakhmids will also be included as Sassanid allies. Though in the modern century, Persia would annex the Lakhmid kingdoms and would the Lakhmids would cease to exist after the death of Muhammad. And so Muhammad is born here, actually, if you're thinking. And because of the Byzantines and Sassanids fighting too much and too heavily, the Muslims were able to conquer Iran. If you joined the stream recently and haven't. Anyways, oh, these are the Mahajanapadas of India. Anyways, Sindh was actually the first Indian place to be conquered by the Muslims in a battle that decided the fate of the Indus River. I don't know the name of the battle. I forgot it actually, but yeah, it's
Yeah, which
very
battle it
interesting.
was
You
fought?
should look it up. It's in Wikipedia. Anyways, I'm
Wikipedia
trying
and
to
also
draw the
in our
full borders
channel.
of the Lakhmids.
Yeah, we have upcoming projects of many kingdoms, many empires, many kingdoms, so that about world we can know everything. So that's it.
Anyways, okay. Azad Oman is actually a vassal of the Sassanids before being conquered by the Muslims. Yemen was also conquered by the Muslims and it was actually a vassal of Persia despite being, hundreds of miles away from Iran's
There's a
capital of
big story
Tesfan.
about how Muslims entered India. It's a big story. We will talk in another live so that we will explain
Actually,
clearly
I
to
think I'm
you.
going to discuss how Muslims entered India. Most
Yeah,
Indian
we
viewers
will.
would likely obviously know,
Siddharth
but
are
for
actively.
those who are already new, Muslim people did not just conquer the full Middle East, but they even stretched into North Africa, Spain, the southern Balkans, and also India. They conquered India via the Delhi Sultanate, the Mughals, the Ghaznavid dynasty of Muhammad of Ghor. All these Indian empires came to control over India various points in history. However, they would lose control over
Yeah,
the
we
Hindu
have
empires
many things
and
about
later the
India.
British
That,
Raj.
yeah, that's why
The
India is
only
called
remaining
diverse.
part of India that was under Muslim rule is today Pakistan, though
Yeah,
Pakistan
yeah.
does not identify as Indian.
Yes. So in about Pakistan and India, I'm gonna do a video on that. So if you want more explanation about that, so please come to my channel. Today evening I'm gonna post it. So you're gonna know more about the Pakistan people who
Yeah, about
occupied.
history of India, main
Yes.
topic so that we feel about a Indian, we are proud about the history, diverse culture of our country, so that we will know about the next cultures. So please visit my channel. I have uploaded many history videos like the Vijayanagara Empire, Mughal Empire, and so on projects are going for you all. And
Hey,
viewers, we
anyways,
want you to
with
support
Google
us.
Map, speaking of maps, I have made so many things with Google Maps. I'm going to
Yeah,
show
Google
you them
Map is very
actually.
helpful for us, so that we are using Google Earth also. That's give us the clear satellite picture of the Earth, and many maps we can get. A drawing boards is a little difficult thing, but we need to do it so that creators will do effort and the viewers will get good content in every video. Right, Siddharth?
Anyways, I have done the Sasanian Empire. I have done the Kingdom of Australia. I've done Iberia in the
Yeah,
Mooric
Siddharth is
century.
very good
I
at
have
drawing
done
this.
Mughal Empire under reign of Akbar. I have done Kingdom of Brittany, Georgia, Kingdom of Georgia, England under Alfred the Great, and Egypt under its pharaohs. So, if you want to visit my second channel, I'm going to share a link of that. Anyways, if you want to
Yeah,
know
this
about
is the
this
last
region,
channel also. We
if
are
you want
talking
to know
about.
about, does anybody want to know about this region? This region is called Nubia. It was home to a people called the Kushites. After the collapse of the Kushites, there were many kingdoms. This is the one. This one actually was able to fight the Muslims and won and win a battle against the Muslims. They actually absorbed this kingdom and they were able to defeat the Muslims near Aswan, and the Muslims were repelled near Dongala, the capital of Mukuria. So,
Yeah,
this is very interesting.
these are
If
tribes here,
anybody
right?
wants to know about the history of Nubia, I may make a video on my second channel. Anyways,
Yeah. Yeah,
so
please check out
I
Lab
have
channel.
made
And
this.
other
So
than
the
history
remaining
of
videos the remaining borders I'm gonna draw for is the Lombards in Italy, the Franks in France, the Visigoths here, and the Avars and Western Turks here. So that's it. So the drawing borders is done, and then I'm going to move on to the next step. Anyways, let's draw the Avars first. They were
yeah.
actually very interesting. So, like Makuria, the Avars were a collection of various nomadic tribes. Do you know the reason why many empires rose and fell so big in the territory of modern day Russia, populated by modern day Slavs? Because horses could easily travel in the steppes of the steppe. You can see Ukraine is so flat that it is sustainable for agriculture, but also many tribes could easily migrate from the Kazakhstan
The
all the way
best
to Ukraine and further
example of
way
the
into Romania also. So
yeah
they played
biggest
a
tribal
huge
empire.
part in Eastern Europe, which would eventually come to climax in the Mongol invasions. So that's a
Yeah,
brief
Mongol
summary of
Empire.
what
The Mongol
empires in
Empire
the
was an important tribal
here will look
empire
like.
during the medieval period of the world. So it spread into many Khanates, four Khanates, the Chitakai Khanate, and many fewer Khanates. You can check what world we live in. We have uploaded the video about the Mongol Empire
Oh
and the
yeah, I
second.
forgot to mention that. Anybody who
Yeah,
wants to be
second part.
interested about Mongol
The
Empire,
second part is
yeah, I
uploaded
learned
in.
history of Mongol Empire. Actually, I learned about, I teach you about the expansion into
Yeah,
Europe, the
Poland,
Middle
the reason
East,
for the
yeah, the splitting of the empire, what happened in the reign of
yeah how
Timur,
it
the
spread into
lame,
the four
other things I
Khanates.
have mentioned.
Yeah,
Anyways, hey, I want to say something interesting. Do you know Hungary, a region in the Pannonian Basin? Well, the people of modern day Hungary originate from these tribes in the mountains of the Ural Mountains. They are called the Magyars, which are related to Finnish, and Baltic peoples. So these peoples also tied to the nomadic steppes of Central Asia. They came from Central Asia, but then more migrations happened due to climatic conditions here, and then they were vassals of the Khazars. Then they had to flee into Ukraine until the Bulgarians defeated them. Then they fled across the Carpathian Mountains into modern day Hungary. This journey is so interesting. I hear this is
yeah,
so fun.
yeah. Siddharth, about the Mongol Empire, we had spoke previously that Mongol Empire videos and uploaded in our whatever we live in. And the part second, the descendant of Mongol Turkish, that is the Mughal Empire, which ruled India during the medieval period. About that, the part two is uploaded in Interact with Famous DS. I hope Siddharth will give that link so that everybody can refer to that video. It will be a very interesting video that how Mughals rose in India and how did they fall. Because of that, many Muslims are present in India and Pakistan.
Yes. So, Darshan is also a great expert in Indian history, so please check out his channel. It will be amazing. He will improve in the future. I hope he will. Anyways,
Yeah,
so I made a
I
brief
need your
map
support
of
so
the
that
main
I
players.
can.
Oh, I forgot to mention the kingdoms in Western Europe. Sorry, I was almost about to forget that. Anyways, the Visigothic kingdom. So, after the fall of the Western Roman Empire, the Visigoths, who were people from Germany, migrated here, and Visigoth means Eastern Goths, and sorry, Western Goths. So, the Goths are actually a collection of people which lived in, which migrated from Germany, and then they managed to attack the Romans. They defeated them in a few battles, most popular in Adrianople, and then they managed to dominate Byzantine affairs. They even managed to sack Rome, one of the biggest cities in the world, and the Visigoths came to rule Spain. So the Visigothic kingdom fell during the Muslim conquests, but Byzantium also ruled some areas in South Spain. The Visigoths, after the Muslims were able to take North Africa from the Byzantines, the Visigoths managed to take these areas, but then the Muslims managed to defeat them somewhat
Yes,
here,
that
and then they
many.
managed to take over the rest of Iberia. Nope, I
Yeah,
was wrong. Like that one. Okay.
yeah, yeah. Many kingdoms, many kingdoms were declined because of the Muslim conquest. Are you right?
Yeah, many kingdoms. Anyways, but
Many,
not the
many kingdoms about
Franks.
that.
The Franks, who were ruling many separate kingdoms such as Austrasia and Burgundy, united into one. And after the Muslims attempted to conquer Aquitaine and the Franks were able to defeat them, the Frankish Empire rose. Its most popular king was Charlemagne, meaning Charles the Great. Anyways, oh no, I'm not going to mention petty English kingdoms, that's too hard. And also, I'm not going to mention the small kingdoms in Germany like Bavaria and Alemannia.
Yeah, Siddharth, this quote suits that kingdom, right? Frankish kingdom that united we stand and the divide we fall.
Yeah, that's what. It divided because the son of Charlemagne, Louis the Pious, divided the empire between his sons, and then suddenly it became France and the Holy Roman Empire, which would collapse after Napoleon dissolved it.
Yeah,
Aquitaine is here. It was actually
yeah,
where the famous Battle of Tours took place, where the Muslims were defeated by the Franks. Anyways, Burgundy is here, and I guess I'm going to mention the Franks as only one kingdom, not two. Although they were ruled by two separate kings, though. So I guess I'm going to draw dotted lines to make the difference. Oh, there are the Saxons and the Frisians. I forgot to mention that. The Saxons and the Frisians were not actually one kingdom, they were actually various separate kingdoms, like petty rulers ruled these areas, and they were just like tribals that did not rule any land. And so, this is why no, the Saxons were actually tribes which migrated over to England to form the Anglo Saxons. The reason why it's called the Anglo Saxons is because Angles, which were a tribe here, combined with the Saxons and invaded England, expelling the Celtic people there. So that's very interesting one. Anyways,
everything in the world is very interesting, friends. So that we will give that. That's our duty to give the best content to our viewers, so that you can share knowledge between your people, and they might share their knowledge between the whole world. That's our true ambition in our three channels to do.
yeah, Darshan will always continue to be my second in hand for this. For hey, yeah, he's my second in hand.
I want to share
Anyways,
many things
I'm
with
done
us.
with the major kingdoms, and so the second step is to color with white. Okay,
Yeah, you need to use markers for this, right?
yeah, Marcus.
Friends, while this coloring, we need to do some carefully so that some kingdoms' borders can be erased, right?
We need to do very carefully.
Yeah, that's why we need to zoom in that picture so we can do it clearly. Our concentration should be on that.
Yes. Okay. So, Aksum, the Ghana kingdom. Moors. Wait, the heck? Moors? Oh, I thought Moors were the Muslims of Iberia. Sorry, I thought the Moors was actually an old name for Morocco. So I guess I should have mentioned that first. Anyways, this is of the Garamantes. I'm coloring them. Galibitis. No, 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 no. Ah, why did I do that? I should be very careful with this one. Decrease the size. Anyways, so and this one. I, sh- I should also make the borders thickened whenever they are some of it is erased. I'm doing it very carefully so that does not happen so quite easily. Anyways, here I guess I
Friends,
can
I need to tell one thing. Siddharth, can I speak?
you can speak obviously.
Yeah, yeah, thank you. Yeah, on what channels, collab channel that is Educational Minds. Hope Siddharth have mentioned that in his speech. That is, we are doing non other topics than history, like our modern topics. Modern topics are more interesting than history. History is interesting, but I'm not telling it's not interesting. It's very very interesting, and modern topics are also interesting. So visit this channel. We will do many modern topics like that. Russia invades Ukraine, India versus China, so and so.
Yes.
That's why specifically we created the channel so that unique content might be splitted and will be reached to the viewers. Right, Siddharth?
True. Anyways, I don't think the borders of Makuria and Nabatea were actually correct because they actually follow the Nile River. And I don't know how to draw Nile River, so I'm ignoring that for now. Anyways, why do we need these tribes? They are not required. But Aksum is the ancestor of modern day Ethiopia. You can see here Aksum. Aksum is actually the modern day ancestor of Ethiopia. And the Solomonic dynasty, which ruled Ethiopia, is from to the early 19th century, was actually relating to the Aksumites. So that's the very interesting. You should really see the history of Africa. There are very less people that talk about Africa. Anyways, Darshan, do you have anything to speak? No? Oh, what happened? They went on mute. Fine. Okay. I always get worried about what happened to my friends. Huh. Alright. So here I'm going to cover the Byzantine occupied Morocco and this kingdom. I think it's a vassal of the Byzantines. I'm not sure what's this Altavia. I don't know what that kingdom is.
Yes, that I heard out. Shall we mention these vassals in that one?
No, I'm going to mention it as independent because I'm not sure if. Oh, wait, I'm going to
Yeah.
type Alvatia. Oh my god. Why black? Huh. Okay. Alvatia, I'm one time Googling. I just want to see. Al. What is the spelling again?
Yeah, LBA.
L B A?
ALBVA. Sorry, BA.
Yeah. A L B A.
V
Oh.
for van.
Oh.
TIA.
T I A. Alvatia. I don't know if this is the correct kingdom, but I. Oh, wait a minute. I have a map of that. What is this? Albaba. Altava. Atava. No, I wrote the wrong spelling.
Yeah, sorry.
Anyways,
The spellings are a little hard. But we need to practice. That's a good. It enhances our English skills, right?
if you practice any English skills. Yes, I found it. Oh, it's an independent Berber kingdom. Con-
Yeah, it was mentioned
Conqueror
like that
city
only.
of Altawa, in present in northern Algeria. Wow, that's interesting. I
Yeah,
never heard of that kingdom. It's so amazing that I hear. It will be so nice if I hear modern information and
yeah,
information that's often overlooked. Anyways, let's continue. I want to
yeah. As
go to
well
the
as the
wall.
Berber
I'm
kingdom.
very interested in that.
Yeah,
Anyways,
you need to mention this
Visigoths.
independent kingdoms,
No, no,
right?
no, no, no. Visigoths. Oh, I guess I should cover the sea first because the sea is being. No.
Eyedropper should be used in these sea colors, right, Siddha?
Yeah. Navneet, are you there? Navneet? Blank?
Siddhartha once check the chat box.
Check in the chat box. What the? Um. Okay, Navneet. I. Okay, I may tell this in the. If this may take too long, if we ran out of time, I'll do another live stream tomorrow and I'll upload it with all of you.
Yeah, friends, let's continue. Let's continue.
Anyways, let's cover this sea first.
We
It's
hope today only we will complete this content so that tomorrow's projects we need to do, right, Siddha?
yeah,
Plans
yes,
projects, we upcoming projects should be we are going to do that. So please cooperate with us and support our three channels. That's a main request to you all viewers, so that our channels grow, the knowledge grows, and the good values grow in society.
yes. Anyways, okay. So I just want to thicken the size so that it covers the Strait of
Yeah,
Johor.
Russia invades Ukraine, a current topic. I think tomorrow or day after tomorrow or tomorrow it will be uploaded in educational minds, and India versus China it will be uploaded in interact with famous DS. So please check these channels so you can upload you can see these videos.
Yeah, Darshan is correct. You should see the videos. They're overrated. Some of you try to see it, but some of you will not see it. Anyways, I'm going to share the video links. Oh, I guess I'm going to. No, that's not better. I just want to see if this works or not. It worked. Ah, yes, it worked. Okay. I just want to cover the sea first so that it wouldn't. Oh no, Balearic Islands are almost being submerged. I need to prevent them from being conquered by the sea. Anyways, Balearic Islands are here in the Mediterranean Sea. Oh, I had to cover this. Sometimes I get my colors wrong, which make my videos delayed a lot. I tried to make a video like Wars of the Diarchy, but unfortunately, it takes too much time and too much effort. It will also be delayed so many days because I have many other things to do with my family. And so, please
Creators,
support me.
I request you all to spend time on this, but not too much time so that you will not spend your time with your family, right? So that
Yeah,
we need to spend time, of course, but not too much time on this.
yeah,
It will spoil your eyes also, friends. That's why we will spend time, but not too much like that.
yes. Darshan is not. Why is Navneet so silent? Looks like he's not interested. Anyways, let's continue with this. I'm not going to talk about anything else.
Yeah.
Anyways, just mind
These
my
are
business.
tutorials we need to upload so that viewers get the complete content how we are doing the videos, and they know why how the videos made, how efforts the creators put on these videos.
Yes. Anyways, I'm
I think so.
blocking off the sea and to the land The reason is because I don't want it to interrupt with my like I
That
don't
you
want it
can.
to interrupt with my land one. I am going to color. Huh.
Yes, that I'm going to be for the mute for a few seconds so that you can continue the talk.
Okay, fine. Be on mute.
Hope all are watching the live. No. Recently, Siddharth approached me that good support is given by your viewers of Proud Indian. So we are very happy to hear that our channel is reaching nearly 100 subscribers, right, Siddharth?
Almost. I just need to reach the 90 mark.
This 100 should be becoming 1,000. This 1,000 should be becoming 100k. 100k should become 1 million. That's our hope. That's our.
That's my hope, especially.
So please don't forget to subscribe. So please subscribe for more information.
And Interact with Famous DS is also going to reach 50 subscribers. With the support, it should reach 50 subscribers so that we soon reach 100 subscribers by this May.
Hmm. Everybody must have heard this. So please subscribe to that channel. I'm not forcing you, but you may have to see the videos. They're very amazing.
Amazing content, giving amazing content is our duty. Watching is the viewer's duty, and subscribing is viewers' duty, and sharing knowledge is your duty, friends. So that the channels develop, your knowledge develops, the society develops, right?
Yeah. Hey everybody, I just forgot to mention before you make any type of video like a video about topics that have already happened, like wars between Byzantium and Sassanid Persia. I guess I'm going to. You need a small box to get information.
Yeah, information about these videos are the current topics of Ukraine standoff, Russia Ukraine standoff.
I'm not talking about that. I'm telling like you need an extra place so that you can put information about leaders, commanders, what is the leader of this country, like that. Wait, August? Oh my god, it's a question mark. Ugh, I don't understand. I think they're being confused. Where's the August Turks? It's simple, right? Turkics originated in Turkmenistan and Central Asia, but they're still putting it a question mark. I don't know why. Huh. And looking here, I have to color all the areas that we should be careful a lot with our videos because there will be some small pixels, even the tiny pixels we have to cover with blue. Otherwise, the video will get disliked and it will not look good. CF Mamara.
So when we color these images, so we have to be really careful. So don't cover with that line, because if you make in video, it will be line, and if you cover it with water, then they'll get confused, and whole video what we make is confusing. So be
Yeah.
careful when you are doing these videos.
Yes.
Yeah, it requires you all to be careful so that the content is shared accurately.
Yeah,
I just want to color the Byzantine Empire
Am
first.
I right, Navneet and Siddharth?
Huh? You're right.
Yeah, content should be accurately given, right?
Yeah, this should be accurately given.
yeah.
Anyways, Byzantine Empire is almost covered.
While doing this live only, Siddharth is sharing knowledge, so that this is a tutorial, of course. But if we'll doing that only the tutorial work, it will might be boring for the viewers, and the content might be not interesting. So that Siddharth is giving many interesting facts about many empires, kingdoms, etc. So please listen that and try them to gain that knowledge, right?
True. I'm doing this also with hard work. So please
Hard
respect
work.
it.
Yeah,
Don't
hard
skip
work
it.
never fails. That on that thought, we are doing these three channels so that we get your support, we earn your support, we give the good content, we share the good content.
Anyways.
The sea should be clearly visible in the map.
Yeah. Not. Oh no. I should thicken this.
Making videos is not that hard thing, but the effort is needed. So we can use many inbuilt apps in our desktops, PCs, right?
Yes, true.
The creators like us should thank the Microsoft Corporation for publishing like these apps.
They are very helpful.
Yeah, very very helpful for our creators, right?
Yeah, they're very helpful.
How do you feel, Navneet, about these apps?
Yeah, it's good. It will be helpful for us making new videos and understanding for the people,
Yeah.
understandable for the people.
Yeah. No, this is also correct. Mm.
So for drawing this, you have to be really careful, okay? So please draw it really so careful. Don't make it so thick
Yeah,
when
like
you're doing this live.
Siddharth is zooming in the map. The pixels should be clear. Like Siddharth zoom in the map. This is the best example for you all. So
Yeah,
please zoom the map. The vision should be correct. So that the border should be accurate.
yeah. So whenever you do live, so you have to be really careful, because in live you can't do any edits. So you have to be really careful. When you are doing a normal video, you could edit and post it. But when you're doing a live, you have to be really careful when you're posting these videos. So gather the information. Be careful when you're doing these informations.
Yeah. So I
Things.
guess I'm going to see a video from Kings and Generals to understand this. I'm going to
Yes, we
share
are
the
gonna
video
make another
for
part
people
two
who
when we
want to
are ready
see.
with other
Huh?
information.
Navneet, can you tell again what you said?
I just told that we're gonna make other part two with other informations, and we're gonna do as clearly as possible. So you don't worry, we are gonna upload more videos, normal videos
I
plus
guess we're going to
live also.
upload part 2 tomorrow on a live. Several
Yes, we are gonna do
parts.
part two, part three, how many you ever want. We're gonna explain the
Navneet and
part
Darshan, are
clearly.
you going to be for tomorrow?
Yes, we're gonna be.
Yeah, of course, but we need to work on the projects that can we.
Yes, we need to work a little bit.
Yes, Darshan. I'm very
Yeah, we'll
sure
work, but
that I'm going to help
life
you.
is important for proud Indian, so we'll complete this life and we'll work on the project, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Anyways, all the viewers will
Part
see our
should part
dedication and
two should
think,
be
what is
not
this
great for the
happening?
viewers.
So I
That
don't
way,
want them to be so. They are.
And we
They,
need to ensure that part is not delayed for the viewers, and we want to give the content
as
quickly
quickly as
and
possible.
systematically, so that viewers can understand better, right?
Yes.
Yes. I guess we don't need much of the Greek islands. Ugh, whatever. Oh no, I don't want to wipe out parts of Carthage. Uh, hey, has anybody written something in the live chat?
We'll just check.
Can you check this? I have.
I haven't checked the live chat actually. I'll just.
There are four likes, but actually one is only watching now. That's me.
Four
Nobody is watching.
likes?
Four
Unexpected.
likes. Actually, I am only the one which I am watching it.
No, Darshan is also watching,
Nobody.
right?
No, there's only one watching now. Started streaming 46 minutes ago.
Okay. Maybe it may be showing something wrong.
I think lots of people are saying it. So
Seeing the comments, we could not estimate that viewers are free this time. Whenever you are free, viewers, you will get the time. You can check our videos, right?
yes,
This live
they
is
are
only
very useful for your life.
family, family time. You need to spend with time with your family, and then you can check the content freely.
Yes. So they are very important for knowledge, general knowledge,
Oops, I made
everything.
the Adriatic Sea very badly.
So please like and subscribe to this channel and even share to others so they can also learn some information from this.
Sharing knowledge.
We're now in seventh class.
Yes, we are in seventh grade right now. So even more, we are gonna like from the coming events, we are gonna see all the
Learn
coming
more
events
about
and
Indian history, like the
yeah,
period
we are
of
gonna do the history
late
plus
Empire
the
collapse,
new
I
things.
guess. And I
Yes.
guess we're going to learn about the
So
Sultanate and Mughal Empire also. I saw it in
so
some
every
vibes
time
of
check.
videos that they are going to be our next history topics.
Yes. So please check our three channels. We are gonna somehow like upload all the information how much ever we could. So please subscribe to our three channel, and I think we are giving lots of information
Yeah,
what for what you need.
That's our duty. Duty.
Yes.
duty.
Yeah.
Now the borders are clear. I
Yeah,
guess we
friends.
should not. I guess the Lombard principalities can better be labeled as just one because
Uh,
basically they're just tribal They're just like Germanic confederations, but basically the same people. So there's no use in just you know keeping them as separate, like the Lombard principalities. These areas. Darshan.
yeah, Siddharth.
So, can I discuss about some other things like what is happening in Ukraine and some history?
Yes, we will discuss
Yeah,
this.
you can
Yeah,
start.
you could even write the Russian
Yeah,
Ukraine
first
war.
you should complete this and you can start.
Yeah.
Yes, and then you're gonna see the Ukraine versus
The history of
Russia
Indian. Many
war.
of our viewers are watching our proud Indian, right, Siddharth?
What?
From abroad, viewers are watching, right?
Yeah.
Yes,
I forgot to show this, but many of you are watching from foreign countries. This is unbelievable. I'll
Big
actually just want to
pleasure for
show you.
us to be
Sorry for
giving
this
content.
interruption, but I'm just going to show you how many countries are my viewers watching from.
Yeah.
Anyways, for this, we need to go to engagement and look. At wait, now this one. Now I guess I took on the wrong one. Yeah, I just want to show you something. Many of you are watching these other channels unexpectedly. I never expected you would watch channels that I watch. You all are also country ballers. Huh. Other
Yes.
videos your audience watched. Wow, unexpected.
Yes.
Huh. I understand now. Huh. Anyways, of that, top geographies. Many of you, most of you are watching from India, but a lot of you are also
Yes.
watching from USA.
United States,
Many of you
Pakistan.
are also watching from Pakistan.
Pakistan.
Yeah, it's
Oh, that's great.
surprising.
It's surprising. It's a
Amazing!
great.
It's amazing. It's a
Like
pleasure to
our
tell.
channel is spreading like so many countries.
And then
We are
United
like means
Kingdom, Indonesia,
yes,
Peru, Uzbekistan, Bangladesh, Thailand, Vietnam.
yes,
And when we go
Oh, that's a
further back,
pleasure.
we get even more countries. Let's one time go to
yes.
lifetime. Absolutely topping.
Even
New
from
Yeah,
countries are
next
getting
Brazil.
added to the list like Brazil, 10 views, Bangladesh, 14 views, Uzbekistan, 15 views, Philippines, 15 views, Poland, 16 views, Peru, 16 views, Thailand, 22 views, Vietnam, 32 3 views,
23
United
views,
Kingdom, the
35 views,
35 views. Indonesia, 53 views.
55
Pakistan,
views.
101 views.
101 views from Pakistan and separate.
Yeah,
United States
100.
405,
United States, 155.
405.
And India.
India 5451. So
Yeah.
everyone, we are from India. We want to spread more things about other countries. So please don't.
yeah. Everybody have
See
heard
everyone
that India
subscribe.
is a
Like
diverse
if you see,
country,
not
diverse in
subscribing amount is 96%. We
yeah,
don't want to
diverse
see
in
that. So
culture.
please
Uh,
subscribe to our channel.
yeah, India is
Please.
a diverse country. You all may have
Yes.
heard that how it is a diverse country. It's a
Yes.
history
Because
behind
lots of
that.
people are there
Also,
in
That's
India.
why,
many of you haven't subscribed to my channel.
Yes,
It's
it's
saying
76%.
not
Actually,
subscribed
it's like
so
a lot
much.
less than what I thought.
You really need to subscribe to my channel. I'm pleading you.
yeah,
This is one of
yeah.
my most favorite
We're pleading
channels.
you to subscribe to our
This
three
is a
channels.
perfect
We're gonna
opportunity to get popular.
Yeah, India is
yes.
called a diverse country. Many of you are watching from
So
abroad. I want to tell this because you have heard that India is a diverse country in culture,
yes.
languages, physiological divisions, many things,
So if you
etc.
want like more
How
information, please
it was about the geography and the history. To know more about India and the world, the best two channels I recommend are mine, Interact with Famous DS, and What Will Be Living of Siddharth and Proud Indian too.
Yes.
yes. So
Prouding
please
is
subscribe to our
basically
three channel. We are gonna
simulations
give lots of
and
information
country
what we
balls.
thought, and
That's
after
basically two
few days
words to
after,
describe this channel. Anyways. Oh, I
Yeah,
forgot to
Navneet, you
cover
can.
the Atlantic with blue.
Yeah, so that the Navneet want to talk something else.
Yeah, Navneet, what?
so just saying, so please subscribe to our three channels. We are gonna give lots of information than what we thought. So please subscribe to our three channel. If you want more fun, we are gonna upload some playing videos also for our YouTube
Yeah,
channel.
actually,
So
me
please
and
subscribe to
Navneet
our
play
YouTube
Bed
channel.
Wars.
We want to give some fun as well as some information to you.
Bed
So please
wars?
subscribe.
Yeah, Bed Wars in Roblox.
So we are gonna recently make Roblox Petro's video where Siddharth is like learning. After he learns, when he becomes a pro, we are gonna make it like fight between me and Siddharth and make it so fun. So please
Yeah, I'm
subscribe to our
also going
channels.
to join the multiplayer game and let's see one video.
Huh?
Yes, actually, I uploaded some Roblox videos. Don't forget to see those, as it was so fun. So please, so I did give information about some Roblox games. So I'm gonna give more. Actually, I wanted to give these days,
That
but
knowledge will
this time was
be
not
very
sufficient because
simple.
of exams.
More than
So again,
everything.
we're gonna start the laughing, the information, everything. We're gonna start back. So please subscribe to our channels. Thank you.
Yeah,
Huh.
everything like
Most of you are
slowly.
told about please subscribe to my channel, please subscribe to my channel. For all the new viewers that are there and thinking what's happening, basically I'm making a video about the Byzantine Sasanian Empire. I'm also making a tutorial about how to make videos.
Yeah.
Some of you have requested how do I make videos, and so here is it.
Yes.
Every time knowledge is absolutely important. 95.95% knowledge is
Like
important.
knowledge is also one part of our mind, but as well of that, we have to even have little bit fun.
Yeah,
For that little
entertainment
bit
is
fun, we are gonna have some.
also important
We're gonna do some videos in
to
that
our
Roblox that was or other things where you're like pro and we want to do it. So
yeah,
don't
to
worry if you're
our mind.
noob.
Yeah, yeah, to our mind, so that
So don't worry
to
if
give
you're
some
noob. So
entertainment
don't.
content to our viewers, so that you also
Yeah,
share knowledge. You have some entertainment, and that
Everybody
yeah.
discuss
learning,
at once, not fully.
yeah, might
So
become a.
actually, I want to just tell that if you are noob, just please spare us because we are just like learning Roblox, but was everything. I
Whoops,
am a
I
pro and
almost forgot about the Caucasus borders. Basically, this
so
is
everyone please subscribe
Albania,
to the channel.
not to
They're
be
gonna recently
confused with the
upload
country of
Roblox.
Albania, which was a vassal of the Sassanid Empire. And this one is, whoops, I forgot the name of this one. Yeah, Lachacids. No, something like that. Something like that. They are vassals of the Byzantine Empire. They are modern day Georgia. So, when both empires clashed, these also clashed. Actually, Khazars invaded Albania and through the Alans and invaded Persia also, but then they retreated, which allowed Roman Emperor Heraclius to decisively defeat the Persians. That's
Siddharth,
how
I
the
want
war
to tell
was
you one
won by
thing.
the
I think it's
Byzantines. If people
Siddharth,
have
I want
joined
to
new.
just tell you one thing that we have read 1 hour, so we are gonna do part two again. It's so long, so I just want to stop it. I'm gonna tell you that you're in a show and you're gonna end it up. It's
Yeah,
like one
just
hour.
wait, Navaneet. I think you all have got an idea how to make the starting of your video. I'm just going to show one last example for the people who are drawing, have joined new. So this is the Sassanid Empire. I'm coloring with blue. Use Paint 3D, not any other paint like Paint 2D for your for this coloring. For making the map, you can use this. There are better tools.
Yeah, better
So
tools available so that we can do this. Paint 2D is used for other things. Tomorrow we will explain this detailedly. For
Yeah,
today, this is the topic Paint 2. We need to explain this topic. So that's why that we are doing this. Tomorrow about Paint 2D, we will explain clearly what are the steps to be followed, what are the steps to be not followed, the warnings, and where the border should be accurate, and everything vice versa are to be told tomorrow.
yes,
yes. Anyways, I'm just gonna complete this Indian Ocean drama.
it's not Indian machine.
That is the Indian Ocean. It is the Strait
It's in
of
India.
Oman and the Arabian Sea.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's Indian Ocean. And Byzantine Empire and Sassanid Empire, it's Atlantic or Pacific? Can I have?
But Sassanids do not only briefly bordered the Mediterranean. When Shah Khosrow II invaded Egypt and Syria, they were able to gain control over the Mediterranean ports. One bad thing about the Sassanid invasion is that when the Sassanids took Jerusalem, they stole they stole many church relics. They burnt the second temple, which is revered in Christianity. They also stole a few relics and took them back to their capitals,
Yeah,
Ctesiphon.
many
But
invasions
when the
ruined.
Byzantines were able to win the war, they took it back. So this war is not a worry to Christians. It was only a worry to Christians when Muhammad came and Islam spread it, and because of the weak Byzantine and Sassanid empires, the Muslims were able to conquer most lands.
Yeah,
So the people who
yeah.
joined.
Many invasions have spoiled. Many were ruined. Many of the religious centers, like when the Ganjavid dynasty, Ganjavid Empire spread to India, and he ruined. Muhammad of God ruined many temples in India. Many cultural temples he have ruined.
Yeah,
Ruins
basically,
are,
if you want to know about Muhammad of God, we'll make videos on that about Indian history. But in summary, Muhammad of God is from Afghanistan and he was able to conquer many places. He was able to take most of
yeah.
Iran,
Many
but his
important
most
battles
popular
were fought.
campaigns were in India. He was defeated at first, but then in the second battle of Tarin, he was able to decisively defeat the Rajputs and expand into modern day Uttar Pradesh and Bihar, taking
Yeah.
over most of India. His The
Yeah, he
predecessor
got
of
he
the,
fought
sorry,
with
the
the
successor
bear.
of the Muhammad of God is the Delhi Sultanate, which would expand to the south even as far as Madurai.
Yeah, yeah. Can I speak something for that?
Continue.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I want to tell that Ganzamid Empire spread till India, and it ruined many ruins are there. I have left there. So that won't tell that.
I just want to mute one time. You can
Yeah,
continue this discussion to the viewers.
yeah. Many ruins were in there. Were remained in that
Wait, two
city.
minutes, wait. I just muted and I guess you cannot hear that. So you can continue.
Yeah, yeah. Many ruins were left in many important cities. As Siddharth told, Muhammad of Ghor invaded India. It was very hard that time. He was the first one to invade India, and he was Ganjavid Empire. He was the first one to using the Gomal Pass, using the Hindu Kush mountains. He have invaded India. Before that, many Muslim invasions took place, but many of could not cross the Hindu Kush mountains because of its harsh climate, and that's why India's natural barriers they are called so that Ganzavits entered India, and from
They
there
entered
Muslim,
India through the narrow passes of Punjab,
yeah,
defeating the
Gomal,
Ghaznavids, which
yeah,
were
Gomal
basically
Pass.
a
It's
Turkic empire that originated also from Afghanistan, but now it diminished because of the rising Ghurids.
yeah. When okay, 1 minute. Yeah, when this here, yeah. Ganjavid Empire's Muhammad of Ghor crossed the Gomal Pass of Hindu Kush Mountains, and he entered India. That's why Hindu Kush before that many kings and generals could not cross the Hindu Kush Mountains other than Alexander of Macedonia, but he could cross the first Muslim rule established in India by the Muhammad of Ghor, and then by his successors of slave dynasty or Mamluk dynasty who ruled the Delhi Sultanate, and so on, Mughal Empire and many Muslim empires rose up power in India. That's why the present of so many Muslims in India. I am right with that.
Yeah, especially in Uttar Pradesh. There are more Muslims in Uttar Pradesh, strangely, than Oman and Yemen
Many
combined.
invasions. You can, friends, that many invasion took place in the northern part of India, so that many Muslims we can see there, right?
Yeah. But in the south, there are also many due to the remnants of the Mughals and the Delhi Sultanate that ruled.
Yeah,
They
Delhi Sultanate
warred
have
against the
extended.
Vijayanagaras and later would be ruled by many Hindu kings like the Marathas. The only
Yeah,
exception to this is Hyderabad. Now, Hyderabad was ruled by the Afshari, sorry, something that starts with a dynasty in Hyderabad used to rule Hyderabad during the times of the British also. They spared the Hyderabadis
yeah, Nizam
because,
dynasty, Nizams.
yeah, the Nizam dynasty,
Yeah.
Nizams.
Yeah,
They
they were the
declared
rulers who
independence
established
from the
the
Mughal
Republic state
Empire
and
with the help of the Marathas. But then they warred against the Marathas, the power declined, and so they allied with the British. They were
yeah,
able to become a close ally with the British, and they
yeah,
became a
partition of
princely state of the
India.
British Empire until India's independence.
Yeah,
Hyderabad was actually one of the first places in India to not. It was one of the places that refused to join India. Instead, it decided to remain
yeah.
independent.
But Sardar Vallabhai Patel, he made many agreements. Hyderabad was to join Pakistan, but the ruler was Nizam, the Muslim. But the many people were lived in Hyderabad were Hindus. So votes were went, and it was joined with India. It couldn't join Pakistan. And in Kashmir in the north, one kingdom was I couldn't name it. Sorry,
It's
but
the princely
his
state of Jammu and Kashmir.
princely state of Jammu and Kashmir. Thank you, Siddharth. And it has many Muslims, while the ruler was Hindu. So Muslims want to join Pakistan, but Hindu king want to join India, and many things are there in joining the 500 princely states of India. It's a very big topic. So we want to cover that topic in one of our videos, right, Siddharth?
Okay.
I think
So,
guys, we did lots
everybody,
of
I
information.
just want to tell you some things. A a brief history. Any of you may guess where is my favorite place in history. I'm trying to research a lot now. Darshan, you may guess.
I think it's India.
Not India. I know about Indian history.
Yeah. Okay. Oh. Okay.
America, United States,
It,
Pakistan, Afghanistan.
Great Britain.
cavalry.
Yeah.
Just one word. Cavalry. That's the first word
Oh,
I'm telling. If you don't answer that, then I'm going to give you one more clue. But if you don't answer that, I'm going to tell the answer.
Cavalry. Yeah.
cavalry.
Cavalry means horses.
Cavalry.
Yeah, I couldn't guess one more clue. Sorry.
One more
Okay.
thing.
One last clue.
Yeah.
It the Turkic, Uralic, and Mongols originated here, and they came to dominate over the
Mongolia.
region.
Mongolia.
Mongolia.
Not Mongolia. Everybody
Yeah.
will tell about that.
Turkey.
Not Turkey. It's in Anatolia.
Anatolia. So it might be. You can proceed.
Hi, yeah. And the answer is drum rolls, the steppe region. Now, many people overlook the steppe region even more than Africa. But there were many kingdoms existing here. There were many groups of people. Many of you may not know about this region, but it is home to three main people: the Turkic, Uralic, and Mongols. So, all these three people originate, they are nomads. They are currently under the suzerainty of the Russian Federation, but they have their
Guys,
own
I think
distinct culture, different from the Slavs of Russia.
we have to stop this because it's like
Just one
more
small
than one
explanation.
kilometer.
Anyways, I just want to give a fascinating history of the region of the steppe because it will be very interesting. And whenever you'll get questions about the steppe region, for example, in Kazakhstan
And
or
also, I
Mongolia,
am giving a riddle
you will able to
for.
answer. Okay,
Yeah, I'm giving a riddle
so
for.
people started migrating into the steppe around their ice ages. They were able to reach Russia. The first recorded known people were the Scythians. The Scythians were basically tribes that lived in this region. Also, the Scythians were Indo-European people. Indo-Europeans would spread all over. They would spread their languages: Persian, Hindi, French, English. All these languages would come from Indo-European. The Scythians also are recorded by the Greeks to be led. Also, a group of tribes that the Greeks recorded were actually led by women. This this name of tribe, this name of the tribes, according to the Greeks, was called Amazon, and that's how. And because look here, when Europeans started discovering the Amazon River, they saw a group of tribes that looked like if they are led by a woman, and so they named it Amazon. And because of the large strength of the Amazon rainforest, the company Amazon, which is used by everybody in the world to order their products, is from gets its name from the Scythians. Speaking of
Yep.
The Greeks colonized many regions across the Black Sea, in the Black Sea region, and one of them will become the kingdom of Bosphorus, not to be confused with the Bosphorus Strait in modern day Turkey. Yeah,
It
so
connecting in Istanbul, right?
yeah, not Istanbul, but the Bosphorus region that we call today northern Black Sea, Sea of Azov in modern day Ukraine. This is an often overlooked kingdom, but from its humble beginnings, it was able to survive up until the Roman Empire, and it became a vassal. It was not fully annexed by Rome. It became Pontic Kingdom, and then it became ally of Rome until the Goths that I previously mentioned managed to invade. So that's a brief history of the Bosphorus Kingdom described in only a few words. Okay, so the next people to come and rule Central Asia were the Huns. The Huns were people from Central
Yeah, they
Asia that
invaded
came.
India and destroyed the Great Gupta Empire of India.
It was not only a turning point in India, but it was also a turning point in European history. The Goth,
European history and
yeah,
many things. It
not
impacted many
directly, but
countries.
indirectly also. Let's see here. After the Huns came from China. They swept through Central Asia, reaching the Danube frontier where they fought against the Goths. The Goths were forced to flee into the Eastern Roman Emperor, but then the Eastern Roman Emperor Valens refused to allow the Goths, and so in the Battle of Adrianople, the Goths scored a massive victory, and this started the Gothic settlement in the Roman Empire. Eventually, the Huns, under their ruler Attila, would stretch all the way to the province of Gaul in modern day France. But it was only under the general of Rome, Flavius Aetius, that Attila will be defeated and the Hunnic Empire would soon decline. The Huns
Yeah,
would
same.
continue ruling. They're called the White Huns, but then new people would come. The Turks that originated from Central Asia would come to rule over this region. So the this would they would form a Khaganate. This Khaganate would stretch all the way from here to here. It would be very big. It will comprise most of northern. It will comprise most of the steppe. However, it will split into two, the eastern and the western Khaganate. The eastern Khaganate would be conquered by the Tang dynasty, while the western Khaganate would be succeeded by the Khazars. The Khazars were very interesting because Darshan and Navneet, can you guess which religion they followed? The Khazars.
I think Buddhism,
Wrong,
Christianity,
wrong,
folk.
nope. One last chance.
Sorry, Jainism.
Yes, Jainism. Jainism. Actually, Judaism was followed by the people of Khazars. This was the first big empire that converted to Judaism. So that means, it had the reason why it converted to Judaism is because many Jews attempted to escape the persecution of the Byzantine empires, and so they fled to the Khazars and told the empire to convert to Judaism. So the
Yeah,
Khazars would survive until they would be conquered by the Kievan Rus and the Pechenegs. More nomadic groups would come, like the Magyars, which would become the ancestors of Hungarians, and the Bulgars, which would spread in all directions, which would become the modern nations of Bulgaria, and also a small area in Russia, which would become Volga Bulgaria. Okay,
yeah. Can I tell one point, Siddharth?
yeah.
Yeah, many of your viewers have that Turks were Mongols. Turks were Mongols.
Oh,
Like it.
speaking of the Turks
Yeah,
originated from Turkmenistan. Actually, the Turks were here, but then they started spreading everywhere. The Ghaznavids and more empires. Actually, the Western Turks and the Eastern Turks became many Turks, Turkic people, like Turkic people, Azerbaijanis, Kazakhs, Uzbeks, Turkmens, and Xinjiang. They all are Turkics speaking
yeah,
regions. They all
yeah.
have
Huns and
trace their
Mongols.
ancestry to one common relative, the Turkic people.
Yeah,
So I
Huns were
just want to give
Mongols.
a
Huns
brief
were
history about the
Mongols.
Seljuks. The
Yeah,
Seljuks conquered most of the Ghaznavids and were able to push into Iran. Then they were able to defeat the Byzantines in the Battle of Manzikert, spread into Anatolia, and then they would be defeated by the Crusaders. Then the empire would decline.
yeah. Ottoman Empire was the Ottoman Empire's expansion was prevented by the Timur's invasion in that area, right, Siddharth?
And speaking of the Ottoman Empire, the Seljuks of Rome were actually the successors of the great Seljuk Empire. After the decline, one of the Beylik, newly formed Beylik in that area, would named Ottoman, would expand to literally include the entire Balkans, the Middle East, and North Africa, becoming the Ottoman Empire. I don't want to explain briefly. I don't want to explain detail because it had to be quick. Okay,
Yeah,
so
yeah. Osman, the one
in
was the founder of the
what's
Ottoman
happening
Empire.
in China? The After the fall of the Eastern Khaganate, there was another Khaganate that originated in China. It was called the Uyghurs. The Uyghur Khaganate would expand and expand until another empire would also expand. The Kyrgyz will be originating in this region in southern Russia until they will expand to conquer the Uyghur Khaganate. They would decline. However, the Turkic influence will still be there. Meanwhile, in Mongolia, Genghis Khan defeated his brother, and after his father's death, he united most of the Mongols' chiefdoms to form to form Kamang Mongol, which would become the Mongol Empire.
The
In
greatest
China, the Jin dynasty
empire by
fell,
land
and
area
then the
after
Khwarezmian Empire
the.
fell, and then the Kievan Rus also declined, and the Mongols would expand to cover all that.
Yeah,
The
Mongols.
remnants of the
Yeah,
Mongols would become known as the Golden Horde. The Golden Horde would be one of the successors of the Mongol Empire. But after
and
its
Chittagai
decline
Khanate,
to
many
the newly formed
Khanates, it was
empires,
different.
there will be many empires that would succeed. One of them is the Crimean Khaganate, which would be a vassal of the Ottoman Empire.
Yeah, vassal of the Ottoman Empire, and which created the conflict between Russia and present day Ukraine, right?
Guys, can we
Yeah,
stop it?
kind of.
Yeah,
So the Grand Duchy of Muscovy started expanding in all directions and conquered the rest of the other Khanates that seceded from the Golden Horde.
yeah, it
The
was literally
remainants
a
of
Roman
these
dynasty.
people will be known as the Tatars, and they would continue to live in Ukraine to this day. Okay, so
Yeah,
that's a
yeah,
brief
they was
history about this step. Okay,
yeah,
everybody. So thank you for
this
watching
is
this
they
video,
were,
everybody. Please like, share, and subscribe. Tomorrow we're going
Yeah,
to film
please
a
like, share,
new
and
video
subscribe.
yeah, yeah,
about, and we'll
yeah,
continue this live about the Byzantine Sassanid Empire. It will be
yeah.
part
Yeah,
We
2.
want to continue
So
this live.
enjoy, everybody. Have a very nice spring. Bye,
yeah.
Yeah.
Have
everybody.
a nice day.
Bye,
Bye.
everybody. Bye, bye, bye. Have a nice day.
Yeah,
All right.
we'll go bye.
Bye. Let's meet in tomorrow lives.